Shannon, and I'm that awkward plant girl. Welcome to my home today. Per your many requests, we're going to be doing a little planty tour of my home today. Mostly non-toxic plants, some easy care, some not easy care. We've got some Calathea, some Peperomia, some common, uncommon. Yeah, you'll take a look and you'll see. You'll enjoy it. Mostly non-toxic, but if it's not, I will definitely let you know. Subscribe if you're all about the planty awesomeness, and let's get into it. So let's get started over here. This is my bedroom with my little planty area. I'm kind of taking it over, my poor husband. And let's get started. Here's my Kalithia White Fusion. He's mad at me right now because he might have scale and I washed him. And then we've got the Kalithia Starshine over here. The underside of the leaves looks so cool. I love them. And all that pink. And then new leaves. And your standard spider plants. He's a little cranky because I moved him, but I'm hoping he'll fill out soon. Same with this one. This is the reverse variegated spider plant. I need to repot this guy. My son pulled on him and broke him. And some Pepperomia propagations. I love the variegations. And you'll see the mother plant soon. String of turtles. Cuteness overload, baby turtles. I love turtles. And check out the reverse variegated spider plants. This is my Macoyana. She's doing okay. I've had her for a few months now, not putting out new growth, not dying either, so I'll take it. And these are all shipping leaves still. She hasn't lost any of those in the last couple months, so. And then this is just a cache pot. So I don't actually put my Calatheas in terracotta. Gotta keep them, moist. They like that. And these are the red Maranta down here. They're super happy. See, new growth. Just pushing out new leaves like crazy. I'm not doing anything special, just keeping them by a humidifier. See, check it out. Love it. And the leaves have gotten so huge, they get bigger and bigger every time. This one was as big as my hand. Very cool. And over here we have a lemon button fern. Swoosh! Look at it! Oh my gosh. They're so delicate and lacy and so easygoing. Definitely a fantastic beginner fern if you're looking into, dipping into ferns and just checking them out. I love how they curl up when they're unfurling the fronds. And then I bottom water this guy a lot. And then here's a maidenhair fern. This is so cool. I really want to show you spores. It's totally having little babies if I wanted to grow the babies. If you don't, spores are how you make new little ferns if you don't divide them at the roots. And it's just happy chilling in front of a humidifier. And I bottom water this one as well. This is Peperomia napoleonites. He's almost like the silver frost basically. But he's just pushing out new growth like crazy. In this bay window, he gets so much light. There's the little pockmarks from shipping. It's totally normal on Peperomias, even though it's not talked about at all. But yeah, he's just a happy little guy. All this new growth in the middle. And then I love the silver look of the leaves with the crystal dish. It's so awesome. Check out that sparkle, guys. It's like diamond leaves practically. It's amazing. I'm trying to show you. Look at all that growth in there. I'm gonna have to prune them back a little bit because he's just got so much growth. And I love the pink stems. See all the babies in there? It's all tangled. And then the red veination of the leaves. This guy is just so underrated. He's so cool. So freaking cool. I just like the look of the green pot with the crystal dish and the silver. It's classy. It's a classy plant, guys. And bottom water this guy as well. And this is just a vase that I painted and put water in. I stuck a little broken leaf from a spider plant. It won't grow, but I just like the way it looks. Then I also stuck a baby spider plant in here, a little spiderette, I guess. It's already got roots. Let me see if I can show you. Here you go. There we go. Check it out. It's only been a couple of days in there. This one's all wonky because it's been stuck to the plant for months. But, yep. Look at the leaves. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Here, I'll take it out. There you go. See? And then you can see how it grew all wonky. It was reaching for the light. But it just looks so cool. I want it to live. Let's put that back right there. There we go. Make sure the root stays in the water. And Stromanthe Trio Star. And another prayer plant. And it's alright. It's hanging in there. No new growth. But it's not dying either. It's a little happier with more sun. I wasn't giving it sun before. It's still got some crispy bits from shipping. I've had it for a couple of months. It's adjusting. This is a variegated Cupid Pepperomia. It's just so pretty. It comes in lighter and then gets darker as it goes. I just love it. It's so smooth and succulent. And then if it grows enough, it supposedly becomes a trailing plant. Mine just keeps going up and up. I love it though. So pretty. Look how big it's gotten. It was just tiny before. And Kalithia Zabrina. She's a little crispy because I give her filtered water, not distilled. She's a little cranky because I cleaned her leaves. But check out the venation. And she's a velvet, so she collects all my dust. She's just so pretty. I love this one. Definitely a must-have for everybody. It's just so beautiful. And I just water her regular. She's sitting in some coconut coir. Calathea musaica from last week's video. I let it sit and then potted it up. Check out the leaves. Much better view this time. But check out that video if you want to see how she came. And I got this new pot for her. I'm pretty excited. Leaves that were just coming in did go, but these other leaves are looking really happy and healthy, and I'll let you know how that soil mix works out. And the little bits of browning on here is just from shipping, and it's totally looking good. Happy. Kalithia medallion, and I've had this one for a while. It's been touch and go quite a few times, and she'll put out a new one and die back, put out a new one and die back. But I think we finally worked out our differences. It's got 1, 2, and 3 new leaves coming in. Pretty exciting. There's the new leaf right there for you. Let's see if I can get it to focus. And oh, check it out. New baby shoots. It's got even more new growth coming in. Sweet. And then another one over here. Very cool. Very, very cool. Happy plant, good plant. Down here is a moonstar fern, I think. Not 100% sure. Please leave a comment down below if you know for sure. Just taking a wild guess. I love this new pot. My husband got it for me as a surprise. Like most ferns, super easy care. Just keeping it moist, giving it a little bit of sun, hoping it doesn't get too crispy. Here is an empty pot for a living room fern, you'll see in a bit. And I've got my humidifier right here, and it's the only place for the Philodendron Micans. This one is toxic and it's a new plant, but it came with brand new growth. Check it out, lots of new growth. This was just supposed to be a cutting and it came fully rooted. Very cool. See? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Normally I like to quarantine my plants before, but it needs the humidity, so here it is. I'm trying to keep it away, but the velvet leaves are so pretty. Super smooth. And it just came so happy. I'll put the Etsy seller down below, and it even came with a new leaf in addition to the new growth. It's just amazing. Let me put that back and get to propagations. Here's the propagation. This is a bronze pilea I just chopped and put in some sphagnum. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it roots. I killed the mother plant. And then this is all the Pepperomia propagations. Oh, what? Check that out. Roots. Oh my gosh, roots. It's only been 3 days. It's got roots. Very cool. Super easy. And over here we've got some Hoya pubicalyx splash. Look at all the splashies. It's just rooting in some sphagnum. The last video has that as well for you, just this update. Hoya crimson princess right here. You can see the whites on the inside. No roots yet, but aerial roots, so I'm waiting. And there's that for you so you can see. Some Phytonia. Over here is the Hoya pubicalyx. Just a bunch of leaves and sphagnum waiting to root. Will be nice. Less splashy than the other. Alright, and I guess we're done over there. So let's come over here, take a look at my other planty area. There we go. Alright, first things first. Pepperomia orba variegata. Check out the leaves. It's almost like a tricolor the way the leaves come in. So cool. So much new growth always. Over here we've got some cuttings. Peperomia caparata red ripple. Even though it doesn't look like a red ripple, it looks more like an emerald to me, but it was sold to me as a red ripple. And it's just rooting like crazy. This one is too, so much roots. Over here I've got Peperomia metallica thin form. There you go, it's focusing better. It came to me as a stump in the mail, and I plopped it in here, and it's doing alright, growing new growth. Peperomia verticulata. And it's going to be a trailing one as well, but it just looks so cool. Over here is a baby spider plant. I love the crystal dishes. And this thing was chewed back to the nubs by my son, and it's just growing, all this lush growth. It's come back in less than 6 months. Here we've got your standard string of hearts, not variegated, just regular cuttings growing good. And then this is the string of hearts variegated. It's just chilling too, needs more sun and warmth. We just don't have it. Peperomia rainbow ginny, and I just bottom water this beauty. It's hanging in there. I moved it so it gets more sun now. We'll see. It's just so beautiful. I love how it's got the pink edges. The camera doesn't really pick it up as well in person. But yeah, you can see it's just a cover pot. I watered it this morning. It needed it. I always let my Pepperomia dry out. Then put that back right there. Moving on. This is the container of dead ferns that will hopefully come back. Blonde Boston fern, fluffy ruffles fern, and then that's Salaginilla. That died quick. I didn't have the humidity for that. And there we go. Ta-da! We'll come down here. It's just some storage stuff. Down here, some glass containers for propagation. I'm saving for a DIY, maybe next video. We'll get there. Up here we've got more Peperomia angulata. And let's get some sun. Peperomia orbifolia variegata. Oh, this is just beautiful. Super stunning. I just love how it's like painted. It's like the leaves are just painted on there. Yeah, Peperomoides back here. And it's still alive. We've come to an agreement. I let him dry out, and he gives me new growth. See? Little one right there. Let me see if I can pull it out for you. There we go. You can kind of see he's got a little new baby leaf right there. Oh, it's just so cute. Over here is my beautiful Peperomia pink lady. She wasn't very pink, and then I gave her sun, and check this out. Oh, there you go. Nothing but beautiful pink leaves. So stunning, so cool. She's so happily pink variegated now that she gets more sun. And I just bottom watered this beautiful princess. Oh my god. She is like the queen of my Pepperomia collection. I love it. And I know I just said like 50 bazillion things, but I love her. She sparkles and she's got pink. Every lady needs one. Every lady. Highly recommend. Easy care too. And then back here is Hoya. Hoya obovata splash. The leaves are just so huge. It needs a little bit more sun, and I'm gonna bottom water this guy until he gets big enough for a repot. Here is a Pepperomia survivor. It's a nerve plant. I treated him for scale. We'll see. I know the pot's horribly ugly. I painted it and it's all peeling. But he is beautiful. Look at the venation. Ugh. Back here is a rainbow elephant plant. And it's mad because I moved it. It didn't have light and I moved it. Now it has light. And another Pepperomia. This is the pink form. And hopefully it survives and doesn't get scale. We'll see. And just more storage stuff and my soil and just mess. Standard mess. Alright. Oh, I forgot. Oh, right up here. And I crocheted this. Here's a Pepperomia string of turtles. There you go. Pepperomia prostrata. You can kind of see. He's just hanging out. I hung him up to get more sun. We'll see. Hopefully. Alright, that's it for this bedroom planty room, and on to the living room, and then after that I think it's it for the most part. So let's go take a look. Oh, fair warning, the lighting is terrible in my living room because it's all just grow lights there. So that's how my plants are surviving there. But let's go take a look. Alright, here we are in the living room. Sorry, it's not, yeah. The lighting's terrible because all I'm working with is the, grow light. First up though is Wilson, my aloe plant, my aloe vera. He's just hanging in there. He took a tumble and lost some leaves. My 1-year-old pulled him down. So there won't be any new growth coming from that area anymore. But he's pushing out a new little nub up top there, and it'll be okay. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I had to get a grow light though. There's just no light in this area for him. It's a nice grow light right there. It's got 3 parts, which is kind of cool. I can twist it and angle it just right for all the plants. And this one I have angled up so it doesn't burn my ferns. And I just clipped it back there just to make sure there's still enough light. That's a crochet basket that I made. And this little guy is just some type of succulent that I found for $1. I really like it though because it looks like a tree. If you know what it's called, please let me know. Comment below. Natural 45% humidity. I highly recommend these. And my rabbit's foot fern. They don't mind the lower humidity. Humidity in the 40%. You're just hanging. Got the black rabbit's foot fern and the white rabbit's foot fern. Whoa. There we go. You can see their rhizomes. That's how they grow. They just curl out. They're just so fantastic. The greener, lusher growth is new growth, and then the darker foliage is older growth. And you can see this one. It's got its little feet too. And I bottom water these guys. Never let them dry out, ever. They get cranky if you let them dry out. So, yeah. Let me put that back a little bit there. There we go. They don't like bright light. They like a lot of light, but they don't like bright light. And you can see how the lighting, make it a little bit like it's peeking through the trees type of deal is what they like. So don't just stick them under a super bright one. You'll crispify them really quick. I think that's how a lot of them go. And that's the little area there. And just fun little stuff. And there's the new growth for you right there. You can kind of see. I just love touching them. They're so fun. They're so fun. All right, let's come over here. And you can see back here. Here's some creeping Jenny. Highly underrated plant. And it just grows and creeps and oh man. Got this for $1 on clearance, dying, and it's just growing like crazy. It loves light too. You can see it reaching out. I lost a little bit there. But it needs light, and it just grows. Easy care trailing houseplant, and I And you can cut this and propagate it so quickly and easily. When the leaves die off due to drought or whatever, it'll just grow more from the same nubs. You don't even have to cut it. It's just... And if you do cut it, it'll split and divide. It's just really cool if you get a chance. I know it's not like super popular. And Hawaiian spider plant. This guy loves light too. Can take just the 40% humidity. They'll handle more, but new growth shooting up. He chases the light too, just the same. I try to give him as bright as possible. And there's no variegation. This is just the straight green one, but he'll be making babies soon. I got 2 little plants in there, so. And then over here we've got it's a diffuser, but I never use it. Yeah, it just sits there. I thought I would need it, but 45% humidity naturally, I don't need it. It's all good over here. And it's on Amazon if you really want. And over here we've got the staghorn fern. And he just chills. He was a little crumpy until I got him in the cover pot. And once I tucked him in the cover pot, I love this pot. But once I tucked him in the cover pot, he started growing a lot more. And when he gets big enough, I would, you can see him there. He needs more soil too. But when he gets his big male frond, I do want to mount him. And then I'll stick him up on the wall up there. Then this fern over here is that rescue fern that I was telling you about back in the bedroom. And I did crochet the little cover on it, but he just needs a higher humidity. It's an autumn fern, and he came terrible. He was a clearance fern, and I just kind of shoved him up here, and he needs some love. So I'll be taking care of him shortly after this video, actually. Maybe I'll make like a little Instagram reel about it or something. I don't know. But he just needs to be constantly moist, and I don't do that, and he needs higher humidity, and I don't have that, like 65-70% humidity. So, and he's still trying to grow, so I know he's going to be a lush big guy once I get him the conditions that he needs. You can kind of see right there, he's just hanging on. But when ferns curl their tips like this, that means that they're drying out, they need humidity, they don't have the moisture that they need to keep them open, so. Yeah, but he'll be okay. We'll take care of him. Poor little guy. He just really needs some love. I'll stick him in some new soil too, and he'll be much happier. So, take care of him later. Kind of see in there. There you go. And moving on. And just another little succulent. I love these guys. I just shove them in candle holders. This is the hen and chick succulent, I think. And over here we've got another creeping Jenny. This one I let dry out, and it died. Then it came back, and then I let it dry out again. And it's still growing. And you can see where I've let it die and the leaves have just come back. And there we go. Oh, more hens and chick succulents. I kill succulents like crazy, so I just get the tiny ones and then hope they last. But these guys are so fun, cool looking. I found them outside too, so I think they'll be okay there. There's more creeping Jenny. You see how it chases. And then this is a Norfolk Island pine. He's just chilling, happy grower. Water him occasionally. He's just, yeah, super easy care plant. And I've got more Hoya down here. Just potted these ones up. This is the Crimson Queen tricolor. You can't really tell, but she's got a little bit of pink there. Had her shipped to me last week, and then let her recover. I potted her up, and I'll be giving her a trellis shortly. I just want her roots to adjust to this soil mix. She's putting out new growth for me. There's the aerial roots, so I know she's ready for a trellis. She'll be happy. And Hoya pubicalyx. right there. No, and it's adjusting to the new mix as well. Same thing. I got them both in the same shipment. I think I linked the video already. But yeah, it just needs a trellis. And then this cool vine. I mean, look at that runner. I'm hoping it'll make new growth there. And this is a Pilea Moon Valley friendship plant. And then this is your Pilea aluminum plant. I don't remember the technical name or try to put it, but I don't have much luck with Pilea, so we'll see if these guys make it. I put them here so I don't forget them. They're in the middle, so I'll pay more attention. And that's it for the living room. I totally forgot the hanging plants in my room. And this is a Maranta, also known as the bunny tracks plant. It's just your standard green Maranta, always putting out new growth. Love this thing. It is getting a bit unruly though, so I'm probably going to have to chop and prop him up a little bit. And I don't even do room temperature water. I seriously give this guy whatever water I feel like at the time. And I bottom water him. And just let him hang back up there. He loves life. He gets a lot of light and he just loves it up there. There's the new growth. There's just more everywhere. Love it. Over here is my Boston fern. And he was beaten up quite a bit in my living room. He's just hanging in there. He had some little brown tips, so I cut him back. And then he needed more light, so you can tell his foliage is more spaced out. But new growth. Let me see if I can. Come on. Focus. Oh, focus, camera. Grrr. Oh, there we go. Alright, there you go. You can see his little fronds unfurling there. There you go. See? Happy guy. And then this is the maidenhair fern. I had this in the living room for a while as well. It needed higher humidity, so brought it back in here, and it's got some brown bits. But recovering, happy, new growth. It feels lush, and that's how you know it's happy. So it's doing okay there too. And the very last plant is a bonnie spider plant. Now I forgot to water this thing for like a month, and it had some crispy bits. And I just trimmed them all back, gave it some water, and it's all lush and happy now. It's getting there. More curls soon. And it's just in another handmade crocheted, macrame hanger thingy my bob. Yep. Alright, I think that's it for the tour today. Thank you guys for coming along, and I hope you enjoyed it. This was actually really fun. I will be putting out another video next Sunday, so don't forget to subscribe if you like all the planty awesomeness. And if this video helped you or you really enjoyed it, and maybe there's some fun plants for you that you'd like to share, go ahead and share it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and all that fun jazz. I do lots of behind the scenes and daily plant updates, so you guys already know. I'm not even gonna say it all, but I will see you in the next one. Bye!